Okay, we're just waiting for the go live button. All right, we're live. Got my official jacket on. Where is it? Our lab jacket, our Felix 2.0 jackets for our AI. Got cold out again. It was raining like crazy last night. Now it's cold out. Anyway, so what am I going to speak about today? It was an interesting title, I thought, which was looking beyond radiology. And some of you know this, many of you probably do, that for a decade now I've done a speaker series where we have outside speakers who are not physicians, not radiologists, speak about what they do and what they think about, how they work. We've had everybody from Jensen Huang, head of NVIDIA, to Ed Capel, head of Pixar, to the head of Ritz-Carlton, numerous other companies, and I won't even mention names because I'll leave somebody out. But I thought I would just talk about that. So one thing to also remind people is you need to learn about radiology CT we focus on, but you need to think about beyond imaging, because many times you'll learn things that'll help you learn about imaging, also help you with patient care and the interactions and how you need to be thinking about what you're doing in your own career. So here are two that are just, or three that were just published literally in the last couple weeks. One is by Shannon Reed. I knew Shannon through my daughter Whitney. Shannon's official title is the Global Chief Medical Officer of General Motors. So that is definitely beyond radiology. And she spoke about messaging, that, they advertise, she's responsible for marketing cars. And the point she made is if you're going to take a sports car or you're going to take a truck, you're selling both of those, but you're selling it to different people and you need to give different messages. Now, trust is the main message, right? So she wants people to trust GM in giving a good experience, a good car, value for the money. That will transcend every car she would be selling. But then it's the messaging. So she spoke about advertisers reaching the right audience at the right time in the right place. So, just coincidentally, a couple days after she gave the talk, I was watching the Country Music Awards, and there was the advertisement for the trucks that GM makes. Well, it's an audience that buys trucks. You're not going to advertise trucks on Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers or any of those things. And we learned from her that, and here's a quote, in radiology, it's essential for physicians to understand the whole patient, not just the imaging results. Such a comprehensive approach provides a more complete understanding of the patient's condition and often leads to different procedures or diagnosis for seemingly similar problems. Our ability to tailor our approach depending on the audience, the patient, will benefit rapport and increase the likelihood of our message connecting with the patient. That's very wise if you think about it. How you speak to someone who's 25, or how you speak to the parents of a 6-year-old, or how you speak to a 70-year-old is different. And whether a patient is from the suburbs or from the inner city or from the country, that also makes a big difference because people have different expectations, they learn differently, and they think differently. But being flexible is what you want to do. A couple weeks after that, we had Karen Seidman Becker, who was the head of Clear, CEO and founder of Clear, like in the airport Clear. And she was talking about improving the customer or patient experience. That, every time you come to the hospital, if you work here, they have to go through security. Can't they recognize my eyes? Can't they recognize me as being someone who's been here? And if those of you who have used Clear at the airport, it's very fast because they look at you, they know about you, they either use your fingerprint or your eye, and then you go, boom, you go right through. And in this era of security, why am I logging on to my Epic every day? Doesn't it know me? Can't I do a fingerprint? Can't it check everything? In medicine, security and confidentiality are essential concerns in which biometric capabilities can provide significant advantages. Patients need assurances about their personal information and health details are protected from technological failures and human errors. Okay, so think about that. The stuff she uses to make sure a terrorist or a bad person doesn't get on a plane can be used to register our patients. You put a fingerprint down, not typing the same crazy stuff over and over. The more times you type things, the more times things are more likely to be inaccurate. As she says, furthermore, trust and security are crucial in academic medicine, in which the willingness of patients to share data often plays a role in research progression. People might be more willing to share data if they definitely knew that data was safe and their privacy was kept. Patients in this era of data leaks, you see that in the paper, big institutions, big health insurance companies, massive data leaks. It's not like once a year, it's like seemingly every week. Well, we need better security and things like clear. So it makes you think about it, what we should be doing, what we should be asking for, what we should be requesting. Third thing is we had Juan Ferez, who's the head of Microsoft AI and head of AI for Good, speaking about AI in the era of ChatGPT, how it's going to change everything we do. With the rapid technological advancements in the field of radiology, diagnostic abilities and clinical impact have dramatically increased. However, those improvements come with a considerable increase in the workload and complexity of the role that radiologists play. Absolutely true. And we need to really figure out generative AI, such as large language models, promise a more expansive view of the role of AI with realistic interactions with humans that could potentially impact all aspects of radiology practice, from scheduling and patient interactions with front desk staff to accessibility and interpretability of studies. Okay? Additionally, computer vision allows AI to assist with image analysis and enhance diagnostic accuracy. By integrating AI solutions into radiology workflow, the productivity and quality of work done can be enhanced to meet higher workload requirements, to derive new imaging biomarkers, and ultimately to improve patient outcomes, all while also reducing the risk of burnout in an increasingly demanding field. That sounds really good. Now, you can read these articles. Elsevier is the publisher, and they're in the American College of Radiology or the Journal of the ACR, and they gave 50 days of free listing, and I put them on CTisus. You can look there. But I think it makes the point that if we go beyond just looking at the CTs, whether you're a radiologist, a tech, a nurse, go beyond, think different, think bigger, think about the possibilities, and think about all the things that are affecting us. That indeed becomes very important. And with that, if you have any questions, now's a good time to ask. I see John Biacchino. John, you're home. I'm Zayed too, so I'm 10 minutes late. Don't tell anybody. I have to go read the stuff. But if no one has any questions, we do publish an article almost every month in JACR. It's worthwhile looking at those articles. We've published probably 90 of them already, range of authors. So it's very exciting, and we have 4 more talks this year. There's a talk on AI in a couple of weeks. There's another talk on AI in healthcare in a month. Then there's 2 other talks which are non-AI. So we have a range of things we speak about, but all things that are important to us and important to you. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day. See you later.